Next video, we got straight into it, but we got part 2 of reacting to parallel things. Andrew Tate, we got Tate right here, and then we got Brittany Runner as well. That's how I straight into it. We got the Twitch chat live with us right now. If you want to join the Twitch and you want to react, join up, link in the description. Tremaine_Peewee is the Twitch, bro. Shout out to my niggas in the chat for how straight into it.
Right? And
Alright, we're on a topic of women not needing men.
But at 1 o'clock in the morning, and your man comes in with all of his friends and said, "Oh, babes, all the friends are here. They're hungry. What you gonna do?"
Yeah, I'll cook for my man. I'm a traditional woman in that aspect.
I love to cook
for my
man. Why is
man.
it that when people start cooking, they think that cooking is traditional? It's everything. It's not just about cooking. They always say, "Oh, I cook for my man, so I'm traditional."
I have a question.
Titi on her ass. Took this shit, Titi.
Wait. I have a question. Are you virgin? You're traditional, you're virgin.
Are you a virgin?
I said in that aspect. I'm not gonna comment on me being a virgin or not, but what I'm gonna say
You're not a virgin.
Is every human being should be able to cook.
She's a hybrid of tradition and modernization.
I'm a person that survives. You know, I need to cook to survive.
Can I ask Mr. Tate something, right? Right, I'm gonna ask you something.
Sure.
Right, because
Nah. Titi made a good ass point though, and I believe that's what we left off at too. She made a good ass point. You cannot be just do one thing. Say if she just clean. You can't just clean and call yourself a traditional woman. You gotta be the whole package. Just like as a male, you gotta be the whole package. You gotta be the rock. You gotta be the provider. You gotta be the protector. You gotta be the man that's capable of violence. You gotta be all that shit. As the man, you gotta be the full package. As the woman, they want a traditional man, but they don't want to have to be a traditional woman, which is fucking crazy. Hey, you're not Tate. I never said all fucking Tate. You're starting with me all fucking ready, you hear? Stop fucking with me. Go.
I can't. I don't like bullshit,
Let
right? And
me
there's certain people that I
preach.
can't compare talking to, right? So I'm going to talk to him because so far he's talking sense.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's
You're
giving
welcome.
pick me.
Right.
No.
Who said pick me? Listen, who just said pick
They
me?
want me. Don't look at me.
I said it's giving.
She ducking.
Hang on.
Hey, y'all, what y'all rate her? Oh, y'all can't even see. I'm gonna just sit out the thing. Hey, what y'all rate her? I got the iPhone 14 for Chris. Y'all got the 14. Shit, I was Hey, you're not Tate. Are you a girl? No, cuz. Yes, master. Oh, man, we gotta get some brown women on the line. Hey, if you're a female and you watching this right here from Pearly Things, so if you're a male and you want to come on Foreign Pill Podcast, the top podcast, DM us. Hey, comment on this video right now. I want to come on.
Me.
Give him
because we're having a whole conversation.
Listen,
and you're like, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Mr. Tate.
Hang on a minute. I've been with my man.
She in her feelings. 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 She's sorry.
Listen,
I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Mr. Tate.
Hang on a minute. I've been with my man for 32.
And by the way, y'all, this is not how women act, by the way. This is not how ladies.
I said it's giving pick me. Because we're having a
loud.
whole conversation.
Listen,
and you're like, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Mr. Tate.
Hang on a minute. I've been
That's what y'all say in the UK. And in a minute.
with my man for 32 years.
Clap for yourself.
32 years. I don't need to clap for myself because I'm happy. I'm not here. And what I was going to ask him, right, is how would you think a woman? Would you think that woman? Would you think that woman?
She being rude as hell. Damn, she about to make Tate go off. She being rude as hell, bro. Trying to tell a grown ass woman to stop shouting and after you was just yelling is crazy.
Just calm down. I'm loud. I'm naturally. You don't want to hear me shout. Anyway, Mr. Tate, like I was saying before we got rudely interrupted, right? Now, is this your idea of a woman that you think deserves a man? I'm here, single, but I'm looking. I'm here. I'm like taking, if you want to hook me up, let me know. And I just want anybody, but choose. How does that make you feel? What is that kind of woman that you think deserves a man?
Well, he's a top G. You can't be asking him this question.
But you
about
don't want
us.
top Gs,
But that's the men that y'all want. Y'all want the top. Y'all want the best of the best men.
We're mere
I don't
mortals.
understand.
Speak for yourself. I'm no mere mortal.
I'm not mere mortal in his presence.
Because nobody
Come on now.
me.
Which kind of question be that?
Auntie, unlike you, we have options.
I'm a mere mortal.
Unlike you, we have options.
Even this 8.5.
Where's your ring?
That is the most stupid.
Talk y'all shit. Alright, okay. Let's stop this here right here. Let's pause. Women in this, I have option shit. You women do not have options. You have niggas that want to fuck you. You do not have relationship options. If you had options, you would have been had a ring on your finger because you would have chose the best option. You do not have options, and you know that you don't have options. Sexual attention and relationship attention are two different things, and women get both confused. You just got niggas that just want simple. Let me read this shit. IKJ high race car. That bitch ass grand. Stop fucking playing with these. What's wrong with you? She look like Christine Rock or whatever her name is. W Mr. Tate. I need a bitch to call me Mr. KJ Egghead. I also Mr. Tate. This guy teases it before he puts it in. Yeah, he sleeps with it. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Nah, but yeah, they need to stop saying that I have options. You do not have options. Because if you had, no.
Because I actually can choose. I've not found a man that I want to be with. Okay, that's
well,
I know
you don't give out relationships. Men do. The fuck?
I know your reality is you gotta beg a man to keep you.
She emotional.
Hang on a minute. You said,
She
unlike
emotional.
you, I have options.
We have options, yeah.
You're out here looking for a man. You're out here saying that you're looking for a man.
When did I say I was looking for a man?
Oh my gosh, you was at the advertising when we done the introductions. That's what you said.
I said I was doing interviews.
That is what you said.
I didn't say I was going out looking for a man. I said I'm doing
Hang on a
interviews.
minute.
You come to me, I'm gonna decide if I want you.
Mr. Tate, listen to this insult, right? Listen to the insult.
I'm not insulting you.
Hang on, listen. All right, then what do you call it? Sign language. What I'm learning. Sign language. Right? Listen to what she just said to me. Unlike you, I have options. Fucking 32 years. You think I want options? I'm happy with my man.
It's giving you don't really have much options though. Because
she 32.
No, it's not pick me. Auntie, she meant clout. Wait. She meant Esther. I'm sure you didn't mean pick me. You meant clout chaser. Is that what it is?
It doesn't matter.
We could go with that too.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to clarify your problem. I was just saying.
Okay, wait. Because you have totally lost it. Why would I want to have options when I've been in a happy relationship?
This has options. Okay. From the jump, you average look. Not even much average. Below average look. I don't want to say the word. I don't want to be rude and shit. But bro, what nigga? And then you 32. At 30, 90% of your eggs are gone. What the fuck? And he'll suck some good ass white toe. Good ass white toe. Bro, KJ didn't even go live today. Black don't crack. Nigga, I just went live on Foreign Pill 3 times. What you mean on YouTube? Oh, TikTok. I didn't see it. Cub and IG. Oh yeah, y'all was not in the TikTok live or the IG live. Y'all better pull up to this shit.
No, clout chasers his fans.
It don't make no sense.
I just
Agreeing with a man nowadays is considered, I guess, clout chasing. Agreeing with it, bro. Listen.
Monetize on YouTube with clout.
Why are you calling her a pick me when you were the one advertising at the beginning of the show?
I said I'm doing interviews. I wasn't advertising nothing.
It's advertisement.
Banter.
Wait. Do you guys understand what an interview means?
Okay. All right.
She's being spicy, guys. Stop it.
Auntie had a question for Andrew.
Oh yeah.
What was your question?
Oh, she asked already.
He didn't answer because everybody's too busy jumping.
Ask your question.
Everybody's too busy jumping.
She's so in her feelings, bro. And like the fact that she thinks she got options, for one, you not good looking at all. For two, you're 32. Sup, gang? What's up, clan? What's good, bro? How you doing? I'm not logging on YouTube. I don't follow y'all yet. Bro's been at 900 subs for 6 years, pushing 60. Nigga, I just hit 900 subs, but 3 weeks ago. Can you get off that dick?
In already asked, but you're not too busy jumping in and being women.
He's patient.
To be listening. So
he's
now
ready to get
now
married.
you can all shut up and let him answer, innit?
I'll
Find me that case.
Yeah. So to go back to one of my earlier points. Firstly, to make it clear in the disagreement, I agree with. Of course, I think everyone knows who I agree with. But I do, because you know what it is, though. You know what's actually funny? The things that she's saying are common knowledge 20, 30 years ago. This is how the world functioned. This is how the whole world functioned. The things I say that somehow people believe are controversial are exactly the way the world functioned in like the 90s, the 80s, the 70s. All of the entire period of human history, men had a role of masculinity, women had a role of femininity. We worked as a team. Now the world's come along and they've destroyed and broken everything. And there's this new progressive think and this new generation of women who seem to believe that if we completely fuck it all up, it's going to end up better. And my argument to that is, listen, we went from walking around in fields in small nomadic groups to building cities, to building the pyramids, to going to the moon. We managed to go from a few thousand to billions of people, populate the entire planet, build canals, build skyscrapers, cities. All of this was done based on the back of man being a man, woman being a woman, working together as a family.
And now it's destroyed.
Now they're going to come along and fuck it up.
If it's not broke, don't
It's
fix it.
destroyed. It's been destroyed. Man has destroyed Earth. What are you talking about? It's been bad decisions from power.
Stop cutting them off, bro. Let them finish. These are not, bro. Let the man finish. Chillin', man. I'm a guy, nigga. Why the fuck you keep ass or titties? Let me know right now. Relax. So ass or tits, the fuck you mean I'm a guy? Are you get one?
For men that got men to go to wars and for women to lose husbands.
Men built.
Men make decisions for war.
Listen, please.
Men kill men.
Please listen to me. Men built the earth. I'm not saying men are perfect, but the entire world that you're existing under was built by men.
Yeah, it's
all
true.
of it. So, and the point I'm making is now we're entering a world of new think. And that the problem with new think is it's not tested. I don't give a shit what anyone's opinion is. What I can state as a matter of fact is we had 5,000 years of history that tells us how the world works with X and Y together. We're now entering a new paradigm. There's no 5,000 years of history. So whatever you believe about how it's going to work or it's going to be better or worse, whatever, that's just you guessing. Everyone is guessing, right? So we're entering a brand new paradigm and everything's completely fucked up. The point you were making earlier, which is a fantastic one about if I pick a woman who's advertising, et cetera, men always, please keep this in mind, especially if you're a female. People always say, you know, the number of emails I get from girls who say you don't give enough girl game. I'll give you girl game right now. Your man wants status. That's what he wants. You need to find a way to make him look good to the world and to his friends.
So how do you do that?
I'll tell you. One of the ways a man...
It's a shame that she asking that at 32. Well, it's scary that she asking that at 32. That's what I meant to say. Nah, it's a shame. It's scary that she mentioned that at 32. It may be too late for you.
Man can get status is to get the girl that no one can get. That's a very simple way, right? So
I said not ready to mingle. I did right.
Okay, no, but this is the truth, right? If I date a girl and she's perfect in every way, head to toe, and then I'd say, I met this girl. Yeah, she's this. Oh yeah, I took her for a date. Even if you didn't fuck her, did you fuck her? No, I just went for a date. So you went. The attraction goes from this to zero. Done. And it may not for some men, because some men haven't got choices, but men like me who genuinely have unlimited options. We want complete exclusivity. That's what we're looking for, because that gives status. That's what you're looking for. So you have to be very careful as a female with all of your actions, all of your interactions with your boyfriend or when you're looking for a boyfriend, et cetera, and say, am I going to make my man look better by doing X or look worse? Simple things. I've had endless arguments about girls' nights out, right? Oh, you're insecure. Da-da-da. It's not about insecure. I don't give a fuck if no man talks to you all night long. I don't care if you're going out and you're going to an all-girl club. I don't care. I know that when my boys say, oh, all the girls are going out, and I say, not my girl, she stays home. I look good. That's it. She stays home. She doesn't go out. She doesn't.
Bro, do y'all not see this, bro? He telling them what a woman wants, and they don't want to accept it. Then, wrong.
She doesn't want to go out without me. That's status. It's not about the night out. It's about the status of being the man in the house. That's what a man wants. He wants respect. He wants to be the man of the house. I say she stays home. She stays home. Big G, boom, boom. That's what we want.
Can I ask you something? What does the woman want in your eyes? What do you think? And what's the game you give for the boys?
I'm going to tell you, but before that, I need another Clementine, and I need to give half to our friend here because she just rolled her eyes at me. And I'm perspicacious. I notice everything. She doesn't realize that I'm a ninja. I detect these things. Even when I'm looking directly ahead, I can detect it. So I'm going to give her some of my Clementine. And she's going to feel better. So I'm going to get a Clementine. Would you like some Clementine, my dear?
I'm sure.
You want some Clementine?
I think for me, it's like...
I asked you a question. Would you like some
I would love some.
You want
This man,
Clementine?
Yeah.
We're going to hook it up.
Okay.
Clementine's coming. Go on. Continue.
Okay. What?
No, I mean, I just feel like...
I'm telling y'all, bro. They ask what it is that men want. He consistently tell them. TD consistently telling them what a man wanted. What do they do? La la la, man, she didn't want this. That's stupid. La la la, la la. Well, stay single or go gay. Simple.
All right, go on, continue.
Okay, what?
No, I mean, I just feel like this is definitely a different conversation for me because I'm very open-minded. I love hearing different perspective, and I do feel like this is a newer idea. Like you said, within the last 30, 40 years, this is a new concept. We don't know how it's going to end. I just know from like my experience, other women that I've met as well, it's like the reason for even like relationships, why they're not lasting is because people don't want to put up with the disrespect. And like, even when you were talking about like, oh, it's okay for me to cheat, but not for you. My thing is like, why not have transparency and have it be polygamous, polyamorous, whatever works for you? That's like, to me, where it loses me with the traditional stuff.
I get it.
It's
All
like,
right.
why can't we have transparency? And if I sign up for that, cool.
So how does it? No man in a million years. Let's all be realistic, right? No man in a million years is going to meet a girl he likes and go, I want to be polyamorous. Like, come on, that's gay. Let's cut this bullshit. So let's be realistic. How does a man show love to a woman?
Break
Success
it down,
story.
Tate. Damn, bro, you talk to him. Why the fuck you always fucking with me? It's a reaction video. It's a stream. But you not want me to talk? The fuck?
After success
What's good,
story.
bro? Juice, brother was good. Dick or pussy? You.
After success story. Kane, how much did you do in your first 30 days of the pre-roll store?
I can even show you guys 5.
This nigga lock funny, bro.
Exclusivity.
Wrong. That is how
Time, resources, and something else.
Time, resources. So
Yeah.
that's a good way to start. So sexual exclusivity is how a female shows primarily that she's interested in a man. He's the only man who has sexual access to me because I can get pregnant, and this man is the only man who can do it. That's how it's done. A man, yes, I'm not saying all men can cheat. I'm not saying all men should cheat. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if I truly love a woman, she won't sit there and go, he shows me his love because he doesn't fuck anyone else. She'll sit there and go, he shows me his love because my bills are paid. I'm in a Bentley. I fly private. I go to Dubai anytime I want. I have a Chanel bag. And I'm not talking about just money. I'm talking about resource and a lifestyle as a whole. This is not just me. This is the world and most of the world today. If you go to Moscow and you find a big G, a rich guy, right? He has his wife. She's pushing a Bentley. She has the kids. She's living in a mansion, whatever. When he goes to the club with his boys, you think he ain't with 19-year-old strippers? Of course he fucking is.
Can I ask
but
you?
she's just like, whatever, don't care. I'm the one who has the money. Don't give a shit. So you have to sit there to a point. You have to sit and analyze the difference. When you're saying disrespect, if you're gonna go through life as a woman and say, I only care about the sexual exclusivity of my man, then what you're gonna end up doing is having a bunch of failed relationships and fucking loads of dudes. There has to get a point where you go, you know what, this guy ticks so many boxes. Once a year, twice a year, he's out with his boys, does some dumb shit. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't notice because my bills are paid. I'm looked after. I can tell he cares about me. If I have a problem, he's gonna fix it. He's ticked so many. That's the smart female move, as opposed to go, I don't care how good he is to me. He fucked that bitch once, so I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna get another man who I don't love who'll fuck another bitch anyway, and then I'll get another man who I don't love who'll fuck another bitch. It's the end of the cycle of dumb shit.
Can I ask
This nigga is spitting facts. This nigga is spitting facts, bro. So you can build some tits with plastic and ass. Yeah, would you eat ass? You niggas here, bro. Hold on. I think we hit 10K views on the new podcast. Yes, sir. Yeah, we hit 10K views on that, baby. I'm heading to bed. Good night. Hey, good night, bro. Appreciate you for stopping by, bro. But what I'm about to say, this nigga Tate is spitting facts 100%, bro. With this, bro. If a girl loves you, what do they love for? That's a very smart question you asked from the jump. What do they love for? The woman do not go to her friends or her mother and say, that oh yeah, my man don't fuck other bitches. Like she just be like, yeah, the bills paid, I got the car, I got the kids, he take care of me, he protect, he do the punching, he do the fucking electricity if something go wrong. Like, bro, this nigga spitting facts, bro. And by the way, it's the same shit over and over again. Most niggas gonna fuck other bitches anyway. So you basically tell a woman to make the smarter decision. Are you gonna get with a millionaire that's rare as hell? You finally found this millionaire, and you might like him, and he check off every box, paying for the bills, respect, dominant, masculine, assertive, ambitious, all of this shit. Bro, I said assertive, not bro, whatever. Bro, all this shit. He check off all those boxes, but he go out to fuck some bitch he don't even much care about every once in a while, bro. And you gonna leave him for that just to go with a broke nigga that's probably gonna do the same thing? Like, it's dumb. Yeah, it's dumb shit. It's facts.
But more mild examples, though.
Wait. I have a question. Is there ever cheating that's too far? Like, so if a guy cheats on a girl, is there ever a point where she?
Yeah, there's a lot of cheating. There's completely a lot of cheating.
So,
that's too
like,
far.
if he knocks up another girl, would you say that's too
all right,
far?
all right. So
Yeah.
first things first, I'm a man of my word. I don't even think I'm a liar. So here's your Clementine.
Thank you.
And he peeled it. What a gentleman.
Thank you.
I'm a gentleman. Right. So obviously, I'm not saying blatantly disrespect your woman. Right? She's your woman. She's your queen. She's the most important thing in the world to you.
He gave her a Clementine. What the fuck is a Clementine? I call that shit a urge, nigga. Urge.
She needs to be treated in a way that she feels that, right? But it's unfortunate because I keep tying back to this baseline point. But the reason I keep going back to this baseline point is to try and explain to everybody at home how simple the world can be if you go back to the baselines of it. Why do men cheat? Most women don't know. You'll see them all the time. Why do men cheat? Oh, because men are just stupid. And why do men fuck girls uglier than their main chick? Why do men do all this stuff?
They had
Do you know
a
why?
moment.
I'll tell you why. Let's go back to the first thing I've been saying this whole time. Status. Yeah, that's my chick. She's home. Took this one home. Yeah, I got that one. She's chasing me.
That's
Status.
dead.
Status. But it's stupid to females. I get it. But that's the male world because sexual access is an easy indicator of status. So that's one of the reasons they do it, right? So you have to go back into the baseline of why men even cheat in the first place. I'm telling you, if you're a woman, the smartest thing you can do is look after your man, make him not want to cheat, be perfect. But there's going to be a time across a 20-year marriage you might just need to be a little bit blind. A little bit. Just a tiny bit. Just don't look at his phone.
So
and you'll be cool. You'll be cool. Just make sure the bills are paid. He does his job as the man.
What
now,
if you can pay your own bills, though?
But this is it. We'll talk about that in a second. But I'm not saying allow this for some fucking Joe Schmo. I'm not saying let some fucking loser pick you up, lock you down, and go cheat on you.
Right.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying if he's a G and he's doing enough of his other jobs. As for you saying, what if you can pay your own bills? Then what's the reality you face? Just like I described earlier, I'm going to decide that the thing that I prioritize above everything, above his resource, above the amount he cares for me. You'll see men cheat on a woman and then cry his eyes out trying to get that woman back. He still loves you. It's not the same as if you cheated. He loves you with all his heart. He'd die for you. He'd take a bullet for you, and he'd still fuck that bitch. Doesn't matter. It's a different game for men, right? So you're sitting there going, well, I'm going to prioritize his sexual exclusivity over all of his other attributes. You're just going to end up having endless failed relationships, fucking too many dudes, and then what's going to happen is your psychology is going to break, because females don't like to accept the fact that if you sleep with enough men and you get rid of the stigma around a new dick, your instant answer is constantly new dick. He didn't text me today, fuck it, someone else. He was rude to me, fuck it, I'll cheat. He was this, I'll get a new boyfriend. And then you end up just jumping on cock all day and you're fucking done. You need to, the reality is there has to come a point where you get a guy and he ticks boxes and you're like, you know what, I'm wifey, I got the Bentley, he does whatever he does, but my bills are paid. That's it.
When would you
This nigga spitting. Not orange, a fucking orange. Dog is orange. Say it with me, orange. Nigga, I know how to say the color orange. The color orange. The fruit though is orange. Nigga. And the color is orange. I know how to say all this shit correctly, probably. Orange. Like, orange. It's orange, nigga. Bro, the New Orleans education system is so sad. Niggas say orange. Like shit. It's orange. It's orange.
Fair enough.
When would you say it's too far? I'm just curious if there's a line that you would, like, if he spends money on another girl, if he, like, when does it?
Okay, that's a good question.
And second question, do you think that men ever fall in love with side chicks?
Very good question. And this is a long and in-depth answer, but it's a good question. Let me peel my clementine. But no, but it's a good question. Where is too far? I think publicly disrespecting is too far. So like you'll
yes. This is where this is the dub. This is why I say the family. Don't let the family find out. Make sure that it's not public. That's why I say.
Let's take the Moscow G. All right, let's take an oligarch, a billionaire from Moscow. He has his wife. He has the girls he's in the club with. The girls he's in the club with wouldn't fucking dare message his wife. They wouldn't dare step out of line. Like, they know their place, right? So if there's a hierarchy and they know their place, that's one way of doing it. Spending money on a girl, certainly, yeah, because men show love primarily through our hard work. Not just through our resource, but through our hard work. If you take a man who's not particularly rich, he shows his wife love by getting up every day, going to work 9 to 5, working his ass off and paying those bills. That's how he shows love. That's why he does it, for his wife and his children. Most men are out here working bullshit jobs, carrying trash. They're doing that to show love. So giving money, yeah, that would be a far more scary indicator than just sex. Let me give you all an example. I don't know if you all know my history, but I used to run a webcam business a long time ago. Don't want to talk about it, blah, blah, blah. But I had a bunch of girls who used to sit online and talk to guys, and they had laptops, right? This is a long time ago. And I used to sit and say to some of the webcam girls, I'd say, this man who is sitting in and logging in every night and sending you money every day and telling you he's obsessed with you from the other side of the world and missing out on time with his family to sit here and talk to you and send you money, that is more cheating than if he just went out and banged something. If he went out and banged something and came home, then done. But he's sitting here giving you his time, his money, his affection. That's cheating for a man. For a man to sit there and give money and time away, right? Yeah. So you have to stop this idea of sexual exclusivity. Yes, that's for females. That's how females show their love to men. It's not how high status, at least, males show their love to females. And anyone who wants to disagree with me, call me wrong, call me misogynist, whatever bullshit. Look at a history book. Every king, every sultan, every conqueror, every emperor, every knight, all of them had maidens, wives, all of them. That's history.
What level?
He's been. That's 100. That's 100. I ain't got too much to say. This nigga just be breaking shit. He just be breaking this shit down and just like fucking just spit fire, bro. That's true though. If you're a high value man enough, the women really don't care. And I don't really agree with making it public, bro. That's why maybe if I do it or not later on in life, whoever I choose to get with, I won't, like, I'll make sure that their family don't know. I make sure, I'm a content creator, so I make sure it's not online, really. Maybe or may not if I'm, you know, like simple shit like that. But that's if I want to do it later.
What level of G do you have to be allowed to cheat?
Well,
no.
it's not about even being allowed to cheat. I'm not even saying that. And it also depends on the partner you're with. I'm not trying to sit here and advocate for men to run around and fuck a bunch of women. I'm not saying that.
That's
I'm
what
sa-
you're doing.
No, but I'm not.
No. Let him explain. Let him land. Let him land. It's about to come. Now, our sister, let him land.
No, but
Go
I'm
on
not.
then.
I'm not. What I'm actually trying to do is describe the baseline unfortunate realities of human dynamics. And I'm trying to explain now to the world that any woman can get a man who will not cheat on her if she's prepared to sacrifice a bunch of other things, perhaps, right? In the olden days, it was different. The world was a different place. It was a completely different place, and it was better. Now it's all fucked up. It's fucked.
Do you see this award behind me? Me and my twin brother Rasmus got this award because we
Y'all did?
made over $50 million on.
Wow, congratulations.
Up on every level. And men, especially the high status men, most of them have struggled so hard to become high status. They've been through so much shit to get where they are. It's like telling him, if you climb this mountain, you can go to a candy store. And he climbs to the top of the mountain, and the second he's in the candy store, after one piece of candy, that bitch is saying, no more candy. He's like, no, I just climbed this mountain. I just got rich.
That's a good ass analogy. It's a good analogy.
Through X, Y, Z. I finally got here. I'm finally in the candy store. Now you're telling me I can only have one piece of candy?
Okay.
What man's gonna agree to that?
Do you think that men owe a woman loyalty if she was there from the beginning?
Absolutely. They absolutely owe that woman loyalty.
Oh, sorry, sexual loyalty. That's what I meant.
Sexual exclusivity is different. Sexual exclusivity and loyalty are completely disconnected for males. Nobody wants to talk about this, but it's the unfortunate reality. It's true. I'm telling you, you can get a man, he can go on a holiday, can fuck some stripper, can come home, and you can lie detector test him. Do you love your wife? Would you die for your wife? Would you take a bullet for your wife? He'll pass the lie detector test. He loves her with all his heart. He'd do anything for her. Yeah. It's just pussy. It's not a big deal. It's different.
I feel like, I guess my question would be then is like, how do you view sex? Because I like sex at the end of the day is spiritual unification. I feel like I've gone through a lot of different stuff. I've had a lot of different experiences where I did not value myself. So I never had a man that valued me. So it's like, you rack up guys and guys you shouldn't be texting back or whatever. But I feel like I understand that there is a difference with how men view sex and how they move around in the world. But it's like, sex is a sacred thing, no matter a male or female is doing it. So
for women, I disagree with that. For women, it's more sacred because you're not supposed to be like. It's not wrong. It's wrong, bro. For a man, bro, it's disconnect. You just busting a nut. Bitch could get hit by a train the next fucking week. Oh, I don't fucking know it. Don't care. Forgot her name. Don't care.
So that's why for me, like my biggest, like the hardest for me to understand is like, this is such a sacred thing, and it's like taking a piss for a guy.
It is. It's taking a piss for a guy.
Can I just say something?
It's
You
a good
sure you weren't
analogy.
making love to somebody that was having sex?
I'm sorry?
You sure that you weren't making love to somebody that was just having sex?
Hey, auntie, that's
Have
the
I-
risk in there.
No, that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like as women, they make love to men that are just having sex.
Right.
That's the difference.
That's not the point.
But my thing is, okay.
So I think when men hear that though, it's like if it was sacred to you, you would have waited till you were married.
But it's
And
like right. No, I get that. But the reality is that the world is not so black and white. So I understand that there are these things in place that worked and made sense, and now we're approaching an era that like we don't know what's going to happen. But there's gray area. You've had sex, I've had sex, she's had sex, we've had sex with different guys. That doesn't mean that we're damaged goods, we're used goods. I understand status is a big part of that. I understand that sex is viewed.
Hold on, run it back.
Know what's going to happen, but there's gray area. You've had sex, I've had sex, she's had sex, we've had sex with different guys. That doesn't mean that we're damaged goods, we're used goods.
You are used goods. Sorry, in the dating market. It's no nigga want that. Nobody want to run. If you ran through, obviously your value go down as a woman. Yeah, we all know that. Let's not play dumb. Favorite sex position, and look at the vid I sent you on TikTok. Favorite sex position, I don't really. I'm a virgin. Back shots.
I understand status is
A cowgirl.
big part of that. I understand that sex is viewed differently, but I feel like you should not. If you're looking at face value, I can understand why you would be judged from your past. But if I'm a guy interested in you, I don't care about what you've done.
But that's the thing. Like men do though. That's the thing. Like a virgin's more valuable to a man than a girl that's had sex with multiple men.
Facts, nigga. What? That's Facts. I take a virgin of what?
Like it just is what it is.
Yep.
There's a limit.
But the modern man's solution is not a virgin. A modern man needs a partner, somebody that is actually smart and can
No, he does not.
survive in the world of
But
today.
I'm saying the men with
And
the
that's
most,
gonna
the
be a
men with
lived
the most,
woman.
the men with the most choice are gonna pick women that are more pure in general.
The ones that are already
Like-
self-made, I guess so. But that's the
And
thing. The
beautiful, too,
reality
don't,
is,
like-
the reality is that there's a lot of men out there, especially in the world that we live in today, that need a partner. So it's time for those masses of men to start respecting women for the role they can play in their
I
lives.
don't think average men expect women
Do you know
to
what
be
it
virgins.
is? Do you know what it is?
But is this rhetoric
Yeah, they accept the fact that they're not probably gonna get a virgin. They accept the fact. Yeah, hell yeah.
that actually then is pumped into these minds and creates what people now complain about, the misogynistic world?
No, do you know
That's what it is. Even in schools, it's
Why
like
is it- why is
permeated
it
through it all and
Why is it
perpetuated.
misogynistic for men to prefer women that are more
It's not
pure?
that it's, but it's not. That's not the problem. The problem is now. Listen, the maths is very.
That's a good ass question that she not answering. That's a good ass question. It's misogynistic for a man to want a virgin because that girl may be a hoe. And I'm not talking about specifically, I'm saying. So all like, and it mostly women like with a high body count that like to make this argument to make themselves feel better. Like it shouldn't be like this. It should. Well, welcome to the real world. It is like that. Stop operating on should, could, would. Like, bro, operate on what is, bro. It's the reality. Accept it. Stop trying to agree and it don't matter if you agree or disagree with what reality is. Reality is reality. It is what it is, bro. Shit, I wish the fact that I could get on Fresh and Fit for just being a man. I wish I could just go on Joe Rogan and I wish I could just meet Andrew Tate just for being a man and shit. No, women get the privilege of just being beautiful, just being born, basically. If they just born beautiful, yeah, you get to go on Fresh and Fit. You get to be around all these high value men, bro. Shit, but for men like me, boy, that's a dream to get on Fresh and Fit, bro. I gotta work my ass to get there. And that's the unfortunate reality. That's just something that you gotta accept, really.
Very simple. You've got people like Andrew Tate talking about these things with such clarity, and it makes so much sense because it is true, right? And then you have men that are in these situations where just average, working an average job, and they cannot fulfill whatever definition is called to be a man in these
Yes, they
definitions.
can, and that's
No,
what
they-
he said. He did
no.
say that. Yes, they can.
No,
a 9 to 5 man can do it.
But then again, wait. This is the thing. What we're talking about as a man, and this is why I say it's very important for us to understand the person that we're speaking to. And I'm very glad that you clarified everything that you mean. Not every man is like Andrew Tate. Not every man is going to be able to even realistically demand for certain things from a woman. So the same way women need to compromise if it comes to a man who is going to cheat on her because he's a top G, is the same way men are going to have to compromise and stop blabbing about purity when they can't demand for that.
Right? You didn't get none of what you didn't get none of what
I
he was
made my
saying.
point. That was the whole point.
What point? Well, duh. What? Because you just quoted him. You just said about his thing, and you didn't.
Not only did I get clout, I made my point. I said the average man does not have what it takes to demand for a virgin no more.
He already said that. He already said
and
that.
I reiterated in my own words for my own content for my page. And
do you
so
know what it is, right? Is that too many women, they see regular guys and they feel they're settling. You're not settling. You're getting what you deserve.
But you can't be
You're not settling.
TD spitting facts. TD spitting facts. Damn, run that back one more time. Shit. Damn.
Settling.
My page, and
do you
so
know
what?
It is, right? Is that too many women, they see regular guys and they feel they're settling. You're not settling. You're getting what you deserve.
You're getting what you deserve, bro. A lot of women are held accountable, bro. They think that there's no, how do I say this? No accountability, no action, no reaction for their action, bro. Like, nah. So if you choose to be a hoe, live that whole life. Once you out your peak, you're gonna get exactly what you deserve. If that. TD spitting.
You're not settling. You're not settling.
But the difference is men know this. Like most average men aren't demanding.
The average men never said they want a virgin.
But the difference Wait. The difference is average men know they don't deserve a 10. They know they don't deserve an 8. They know they don't even deserve a 7.
Shit, my mindset not average, but shit, my bank account is definitely average, below average type shit, bro. But for sure, I understand damn well. I'm in reality 24/7. I understand damn well I don't deserve no bad bitch. What the fuck? I understand that shit 100%. I don't deserve no bitch that's feminine and submissive for me. What the fuck I'm doing, really? Oh, well, I'm grinding right now. You know, I'm not there, you know? Oh well, I probably do now. Nah, but I still don't say that I deserve it, bro. Some other people probably look at me and say that I do, bro, but I don't think I do that shit even though I work my ass off. Enough talking, shush it, bitch.
And they still go messaging them on the stories and do all this dumb stuff that's just ugly.
Like most men in history haven't even reproduced. And so it's like men know, but the women are the ones that are delusional.
There's regular men out there. There's regular men out there.
Chris Hemsworth.
There's regular men out there that will have you down.
Yeah, but can I just say, people are watching Tate, not understanding that Tate is part of that 1% of success, and they think that they can demand the same thing. No, they can demand purity.
One second. Sorry. I understand the point you're all making, but let's understand something. To the sexual marketplace, females have always been, and still to a degree are, the gatekeepers. It's men will, you can think about it in a very simplistic way. This is not the case, but let's simplify it for the sake of argument. Imagine men will run around and fuck anything, and women are the ones who say yes or no. You are the gatekeepers that have all the power. And this is what's actually truly interesting about the sexual marketplace, because whenever women go, there's not enough good men, then why are you fucking, of course, why would they be good if you don't make them be good? You're fucking losers.
That's a good point.
No accountability.
Women, so you're talking about, I'm saying that, a man at a certain level can't do certain things. If you were with Joe Schmo and he wasn't treating you the way you believe Joe Schmo should treat you, then why are you with him?
Leave.
Exactly.
Like women have the gatekeeping. So if you get Joe Schmo and he treats you like you're his queen and treats you perfect, good. If you get a fucking guy at the absolute upper echelons of value and you still aren't happy with what he's giving you, then leave. Women are the gatekeepers. You women actually have all.
These are producers' reactions to the samples in the producer group.
Isn't this vid 3 hours long? Yeah, but we're gonna take it an hour a day. Knock this shit down simple, keep it nice and separated for the people watching at home. Damn, that water she put look good. Hey, that shit did look good with the lavage and shit. That bit do look good, bro.
All of the power. This is what's beautiful about the whole thing. Yeah. Women are constantly complaining. You have all the power. You're the ones who get to choose. Do you know who you should be mad at for all this shit? I'll tell you who you should be mad at. Do you know who threw away all the female power in the sexual marketplace?
Feminism.
Promiscuous females.
Who are...
Because now you got chicks who will bang anybody without trying. So why should a dude get up and try?
No,
do you have any idea how hard it is to actually be... Let me make this clear.
Go on, sir.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to actually be, no bullshit, a man? And I say this and women
don't
go,
understand.
Oh, yeah, dude, that... As soon as most women encounter any kind of problem, the first thing they do is turn to a man. Their man, their dad, the mechanic, the police, a man. If you actually put a woman in front of a problem and go, no men, they're like, oh, whoa, fuck. It's a mental breakdown. Men, day after day, especially if you're a high-level man, let me make it something clear from my life. I'll talk from personal experience. I'm not just looking after me. I'm not just looking after my chick. I'm the guy in about 300 people's phone books that they call when anything big goes wrong. You get arrested in Russia, you need extraction from Ukraine, you need $1 million, whatever it is, Kazakhstan, abduction, they call me. I'm the first phone call. I'm fixing 400 different lives. I'm a problem solver. Chicks can't fix fucking any of this shit, right? This is how hard it is to be a man. And it's amazing because society expects it of you, but so do women. If you had a man, be honest, you had a man and you went to your man and said, oh, I've got this problem. I can't fix this. It's broken. The car tire's broken. And he went, I don't know. You would dry up. Like, you'd be like, well, what the fucking point are you? That's the truth. You could sit here and go, oh, we'd call a mechanic. No, you wouldn't. You'd look at your man and go, what do you mean you can't fix it?
I'll do it myself.
And this is what she's saying about your man will get up and go, and you know what's beautiful about masculinity? A bunch of times a man will go up and he doesn't have a clue how to fix it himself. But he'll
Facts.
So don't worry, baby. Okay. And he'll stand up with no money and no clue. And he'll go out there and fucking try and find a way because as a man, you need to be useful. It is so difficult to be a man. You have no idea the amount of pressure that we're under from society and from the women we even want to associate with.
They don't understand. And we don't ask for pity at all either. Shit. It would just be nice to have somebody that's just there that at least want to try to understand a little bit of that's there and understand how hard the male life is for her, not understand everything I go through, but just understand that the male life is hard. Okay, baby, you need some coffee, you need something to eat. Okay, your clothes is in the shower for you to take a shower if you ever need to get inside. I'll run your water for you if you need to take a bath too. That's all a nigga asks for, bro.
On a whole, it's difficult. So you have to keep all these things in mind. It's hard.
But can I ask you a question? You see what you just said about the top G, that if they had money you can fly planes and fly that. Drop it down to if you were earning, like, say, $50,000 a year.
Yep.
couldn't you be that same person amongst your peers?
100% you
That's
could.
what I'm trying to say.
100% you could. And also you have to.
Money doesn't make you a top G.
No, money's an amplifier. So that's the first thing about money. Money amplifies. Men can make money. Money does not make men. If you're a dork and you get rich, you're a rich dork. If you're a G and you get rich, you're a top G. Right? So that's the first thing about money. True. And I agree with you. But traditionally, and this is the...
Your clothes are in the shower, yes. If she lay your clothes out for you to take a shower, dickhead. The fuck? So you know life was a lot easier when I was a bum and not doing shit. It really was. It really was, bro. But I want better for myself. I'm not finna be like these niggas, fat, lazy, eating fucking fast food 24/7, not doing shit with my life, working a 9 to 5, bored, not like, bro. It's just in me, bro. And I know it's in most niggas too, bro, to conquer, bro. I gotta conquer myself. Got to. The fuck, I gotta become him. It's no other option, bro.
The baseline, and once again, when I say these things, I'm not looking to be attacked for being misogynist. I'm just commenting on how I view the world and how I see things. Traditionally, a man primarily gives his attention to a female to get sex, and she gives him sex back to get the attention. That's the swap, right? So if I'm a dude and I want sex from a girl, I give her attention, I talk to her, I hang out with her, I spend time with her, eventually I get the sex. That's how it works. But the higher value you are as a man, the more valuable your attention is, the more valuable your time is, the less you have to give. It's like potency, right? So I can give 5 minutes to a chick, and that's worth 2 weeks of some other dude's time. But that's the reality. So where you are on the scale is just basically how much of your time you have to give. Now, you can still give all your time to a woman, treat her like a queen, be respected by your peers. She can be happy with you. I'm not saying she will be in fact, I'll argue she'll be happier with that man than she'll be with a fucking guy like me. I'm not even out here saying I'll make chicks happy. I'm not even saying that. I'm saying that she'll get the amount of time that she's going to want from that man. The amount of attention is linked to his status. But at a true high-level status of man, it's 2 DMs. Boom, boom. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Done.
This kind of leads...
They not in the shower. Is the dog in you? How much you think tic-tac? I think easily 9.5. And 2 gay as hell.
Into my next question.
All right, guys, let's take a second to hear from our channel sponsor.
Shout out, Pearl. They spitting 100%, bro.
Do women?
The woman would get this nigga bro. He making this make so much sense. He spitting. I think Peewee Herman has a cho. What the fuck is that? This nigga spitting, bro. He just spitting facts right now, bro. Like, this is like literally like FACTS facts, not the FAX facts that I agree facts. Like, this is like facts.
Women prefer to be monogamous with a low-value man or share a high-value man?
Well, look at
hold on.
Prefer to be...
Remember, supporting my sponsor helps support the channel. Thank you guys again.
Do women prefer to be monogamous with a low-value man or share a high-value man?
Well,
ooh, that's a nice one.
Look at society, and you tell me.
Monogamous.
Ask me.
Wait, so let's ask the single ladies. What would you prefer?
I would prefer someone who's monogamous. I left a situation where I got the bent.
Why you not with him then? Shit, he at Walmart waiting for you. He at Walmart waiting for you. Freeze, buddy. Scam. Nigga, you know I don't read chat till I pause. So why the fuck you... You so fucking annoying. Hey, for the people watching on YouTube, can I get some more people in my chat? I don't fuck with Locke. He's fucking annoying.
I had all that. I had the kids. I had that. That was great. I want a companion. I want real love. And to me, what monogamy means to me is someone who's committed to themselves. That's like, the answer is within you. And to be honest, I feel like, again, like the sex has been lost in translation and what it means. I don't care, man or female. It's been lost as it's so sacred. So for me, I have kind of taken those blinders off where I'm like, okay, he has to be here. I'm okay with dating the trainer in Austin, Texas. That's just where I'm at. Like, I don't need a certain thing because I know what I'm wanting. Most guys in that percentage are not going to give me. So I would rather have a monogamous man than someone who can do whatever.
So a woman would rather have a monogamous man that can't pay bills, can't really, probably can't provide protection, and he still might even fuck other bitches. No one's gonna watch this Mary X podcast that is 3 hours long. It's not a podcast, you stupid hoe. This is a reaction video, and for the last fucking time, we only doing a fucking hour. So in 15 minutes, the shit is getting cut, and we're going to part 2 tomorrow. We're breaking shit down piece by piece, bitch.
Wait, so you think the personal trainer is going to be monogamous?
That's
They're
crazy.
known for cheating.
Like
no?
women want everything, but they not in reality. You can't have everything. You can't have the rich man that's gonna pay all your bills, provide, protect, give you everything you want. The man that respect the masculinity, the dominance, and expect him to be monogamous to you and not exercise the option. You cannot expect that. But at the same time, they don't want the nigga that work 9 to 5, 5'8", make 50 to 60K a year. Fucking don't really got a nice house like that. Like make up your fucking mind. They don't know, bro. They don't know what they want. Drink. I don't got nothing to drink, bro. So you got scammed, fucker. I'm just. I don't got nothing to drink though. Besides cold drinks, I'm not drinking a cold drink. I'm not drinking a cold drink.
Oh. Well, I mean, here's my thing. Like, I get it. Like, I don't generalize people because I'm one of the most misunderstood people.
When you're on a podcast, you have to generalize. Well, most of the time.
Online as well. Mm-hmm. And I feel like there's a lot more to me, and I don't like to just put everyone in a box. I'd like to get to know people. So no, I'm not going to just say, oh, well, of course he's going to cheat on me. Like, no.
Okay. Would you take a guy that makes $35,000 a year and had a dad bod? Monogamous?
Had a dad bod?
Yeah, dad bod.
I feel like for me, I would want someone who...
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
I pour into myself, and I'm accountable for my shit. I'm aware of what I got going on. I'm not going to have a mom bod. I'm in the gym. I had a baby a year and a half ago. I'm in the gym 4 to 5 times a week. So I would want someone who can match at least the work ethic. Now, when it comes to money, I know for me, I want to be able to. I do not want to rely on a man. I have literally done that before. It didn't pan out in my favor. Okay, because what happens is you get the rug ripped from under you, and then now you fucking get out.
It was your fault. You fucked it up. And that's the thing she don't understand. You fucked it up.
Bitch, give me the motherfucking keys. It isn't that. So for me, the lifestyle I want, I am responsible for. So I don't look for a man to make X amount of dollars because anything that I want, I'm gonna get myself.
Well,
Cap.
Because in my head, I feel like a guy's just as likely to cheat if he's in the top 20% of like looks. Just as likely as money.
Men are only as faithful as their options. If they got some, bro, they gon'
you know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't.
Let me ask.
Got scammed for a pack, and he's most wanted by the feds. You know why? You two don't trust this guy. He scams for money. How the fuck am I scamming, nigga? That's not $100. It's 100 fucking snag points. And I gotta change this shit. My name not Snag.
Ask a quick question, just so I can clarify something. I understand your points. You're saying you want a partner, a life partner. Are you sure? And I'm not accusing. I'm genuinely asking. Are you sure you're not confusing the amount of time the man spends with you with his monogamy? Because they're different things. Because what happens a lot of the time, if a man's out here chasing chicks, he's barely home. But imagine you had a man who was home 7 nights a week. He was always home. I'm talking about like an hour, like during his work lunch. You don't even notice. Then would you even give a shit about monogamy if you had all of his time effectively? Would you really care?
I still would care because I feel like that's still just an hour a day, and it's not really quality time. I feel I really have been in so many different situations. Again, the trainer in Austin to the NBA player baby daddy. Like I have seen all of that stuff, and it's just my personal experience and perspective to where I want someone that sees the value in the Grand Canyon. I want somebody who
I understand. Okay, like, so that's a good point, and so I'll just ask the first question. I'm gonna ask the second question. The realization you've come to is an interesting.
Hey, Brittany Renner is very respectful too. I can see. She matured a lot. She very respectful. I respect her for not cutting nobody off, letting him speak up. The W for Renner, little underscore snag. Laugh my fucking ass up. Cringe ass boy who scams to make money. He also cleans the toilets. Yeah, I do clean toilets. Bro, unclog shit. Yeah, I unclog toilets too. Yeah.
So I'll just ask the first question. I'm gonna ask the second question.
And what the fuck you do with your life? Beat your meat all day? Fuck nigga. And I also work out. I also upload on my main channel, reaction channel, stream every single day on Twitch. Podcast 3 times a week. Upload clips on my main channel. Upload clips every day on my reaction channel. Upload clips every day on Foreign Pale channel. Come on now, nigga. I also work out every single day. Also, while studying fucking how to make real money, nigga. Also inside the real world. Do you want me to keep going, bitch? Huh? Cause I don't just fucking clean toilets and fucking do an hour Twitch stream a day. Oh. Do you want me to keep fucking going? Cause I don't gotta brag. You know, like stop fucking playing with me. I don't. Yes, please. Now that was the last thing. It's just basically workout, upload every single day on workout every day on main reaction, clips for the main reaction, Foreign Pill 3 times a week, clips for the Foreign Pill every single day, and now we got Instagram lives and TikTok lives every single day. We got the 9 to 5 plus the real world work. That's Andrew Tate school and shit. It's the upgraded version of Hustle University. We got the real world shit. Then what else? Oh, that's it. Shit, 100 push-ups before I go to sleep. That's it.
The realization you've come
to. It may seem like a little. That's a lot of shit to do in fucking 24 hours.
Is an interesting one.
I mean, not 24 hours, in a couple hours. That's why I literally only sleep like 3 to 4 hours a day, bro.
It is something that happens, especially to females as they mature. Don't you think it's strange, or why do you think that 0 women on Earth choose those kind of men who they perhaps have slightly lower status, but are more likely to be loyal to them and be monogamous, etc. In the modern world, because like I said, the world's changed. Why do you think 0 women choose them when they're at the peak of their choices? So when a woman is 19 and she can go anywhere she wants, every man wants her, she can go on any yacht in Miami, she can get flown out to Dubai, when she has all the choices in the world, why is she completely uninterested in those kind of men? And then when she gets to a certain age of maturity and there's a whole new generation of girls who have all the choices, then they sit there and go, you know what? I deserve monogamy and and they all of a sudden want to grow up and mature. Why does no woman decide that when she actually is at her most valuable?
I feel like like I said, I don't like to speak for all women. I just speak for myself. But I know for me that I was looking for a man for a lifestyle, something that I was not able to do individually by myself. So that's why it's like, well, yeah, I want to be able to do this, do that. I want to go for the football player that was just on GQ. And in reality, now I realize, well, okay, there's a lot that comes with that. I can make my own money. I don't necessarily need that type of guy for the happiness that I'm looking for. Again, seeing value in the Grand Canyon is a lot different than like, okay, here's money for this, here's allowance for that.
And
here's
that's
an hour of my time.
as you asking why a man that is 20, 21, 23 is not a top G, like a 30, 40-year-old man.
No, the point...
your age actually dictates your sort of maturity to a large extent.
Well, I'm arguing the point. The point I'm trying to make is that what I actually think happens, especially in the modern world, because the modern world's all fucked up and nothing's the way it's supposed to be, the traditional life path of a female is she's 17, she's 18, she's 19, and her value is massively inflated. And I don't blame her. Of course it's massively inflated. Imagine being 19 years old, have achieved exactly fucking 0 in your life, knowing nothing. You put makeup on, and sports stars, billionaires, actors, the most important famous people on the planet, the richest men on the planet are begging for your attention. The ego you're going to develop, let's all be honest, right? The ego you're going to develop is going to be monufucking-mental. I'm special, I'm so gorgeous, all this.
Yo.
When there's a big war going on somewhere
and still have 900 subs. Nigga, I just hit 900 subs like 2-3 weeks ago. Can you get off my dick? And I just started YouTube and Twitch seriously this year. How the fuck you on my dick? And we started the podcast, 3 months ago? Bro cleans toilets in a 9 to 5. The real world Tate wannabe. How the fuck am I a Tate wannabe?
The universe.
Shit, I want my bank to look like I got that nigga bank. Do you itch? Bro's a janitor, yeah. Bro mops, yeah, I mop shit too, yeah. Mop
that
everywhere.
Always
bullshit.
You can say bro a janitor. Hell yeah, I'm a janitor, basically, I guess. Do you itch ass in bed? Let me know right now. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Right? And then what happens as they grow older, as new generations come along, because the truth is most women are at their peak attraction, let's say in their early 20s. As they grow older, what women become is far more fearful of competition. This is why you'll see a woman who's a bit older go, oh, you know, I really want monogamy. What she's scared of is her dude getting a 21-year-old. That's what she's fucking scared of. She may not know it. She may not say it. But basically, that's what the truth is, because she knows a 21-year-old is going to be more desirable, higher status, more fertile. That's what she's scared of.
Cheating is bad when you're 30 or 27.
So no, but it's not about that.
That's a good
I'm telling
point,
you the shift in the female mentality, because when a female is 20, she doesn't give a fuck about any of this. She doesn't want to find the nice man. Now she's trying to, like you're saying, chasing a lifestyle, chasing Mr. Promiscuous, chasing Mr. Famous. Doesn't give a shit until she starts getting scared. Oh shit. Oh, my age begins with 3 now. And then they change, their mentality changes. It's a fear element. That's the reality. And it's a biological fear element. I'll give you an example of it. You know what's amazing about humans? We are still very primal. When men like these two and me, when we walk through the mall, people just move. It's like you can sense when the big animals turn up, right? It's something amazing about humans. If you have a very attractive 45-year-old woman, she's gorgeous, but a gorgeous 19-year-old walks in, look at that 45-year-old woman's face. She's furious. She fucking hates her. She just doesn't like her for no reason.
Yeah.
Because women understand, unfortunately, but your age is a massive indicator in your value. In an inverse way to men, men are more valuable as we get older. Every woman knows that. Every woman will sit here and go, yeah, I want a man who's older than me. Of course. But if I say it the other way around, I'm misogynistic. It's just the reality of the world. So then we have to go into the other point. The point is this. When you were at your peak value, you had zero interest in monogamy. But then you find a man who's 35 at his peak value. He's finally struggled and worked because when he was 19, no girl spoke to him. When he was 23, he was broke. When he was 24, he had no life experience. When he was 25, he couldn't fuck. When he was 20, whatever. He finally gets to the point where he's now at his peak value. Him at 35 is you when you were 19. And then you're sitting there saying to him, no, you should be monogamous. It's like, well, you fucking weren't. You did whatever you wanted in your peak. Now I'm finally got there. And I had to work for my shit. God gave you. God and L'Oreal gave you. I had to fucking struggle. I had to go through hell to get on this yacht. Yep. You got on the yacht with an Instagram DM. I had to buy it. And now you're telling me I need to fucking settle down and behave and grow up? Fuck you.
Because
it's bullshit.
You're assuming that the journey is a man that starts with nothing to something because there's a lot of men that have...
What? What? Okay, that's the worst rebuttal I have ever heard. What the fuck? That was the dumbest shit I ever heard. She literally just said you assuming that men go from nothing to something. Hold on, let's hear it. Let's run it back.
You're assuming that the journey is a man that starts with nothing to something because
she said he's assuming. Nigga, Tate started off homeless, nigga. Homeless to a millionaire. The journey. How can you as a woman even speak on the journey of a man, as a man, like what? And they speak on it wrongly. You literally start from nothing to something. That's how becoming a man is, bro. That's just how it is. You don't go from you're a man to being a man. No, nigga, you start from like what? How the fuck? Bro itches his ass. Ew. To itch balls. What method? The twist method or the scratch? I'll use twist press. They should just lay pipe and then dip. What the fuck? Like, I ain't got energy for you today, bro. Nigga, you was a fucking clown, bro.
Because there's a lot of men
that is exactly the journey of every man on earth. We are born without value.
Do you?
That's the bro. And then it's kind of offensive too, because we gotta bust our ass to become somebody. Like he just said, bro. They just get the privilege of just being a woman, and you get the privilege of being a woman. You just get on yachts. You just go places for free. You gotta do this, gotta do that. You get to travel the whole fucking world just by being a woman, being a beautiful looking, just by being a woman. For me, like we go back to the Fresh and Fit example, bro. One of my goals is to get on Fresh and Fit, bro. I can't do that without building my value. I understand that. The girls, the fuck, 500 Instagram followers, like 200 Instagram followers, still. Oh, Fresh and Fit. They on that bitch constantly. Bro, I gotta bust my ass. And even for yacht, bro, I would never get invited to a fucking yacht, but I gotta buy a yacht. I better have a fucking, what? I gotta be a millionaire to get on a fucking yacht. 6-figure earner, something. Bro, it's definitely the journey of a man to become something to turn nothing into something. That's the journey exactly described. Twist the scratch. What the fuck?
So that's
the journey of
the journey is a man that starts with nothing to something because there's a lot of men that
is
have
exactly the journey of every man on earth. We are born without value.
Do you think
so there's specificity in that?
Can I just
because that's not how it should be for everybody, and that's not how it is for everybody.
I don't understand how argument.
And not for every woman either, as well. May I just say?
Can I ask Brittany something, please? Then you've learned in the past, and now you want to find someone to settle down. With hindsight now, would you have reversed it and started young, looking for someone to settle down with, looking for those values that now you know? I'm talking that with hindsight.
Okay, well, I actually, from 18 to 22, I was in a relationship. I've always actually been a lover girl, despite what I put out online for,
I've never
views.
seen you online.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, that's even better. I have always wanted one person, and I feel like I was so delusional in thinking that, oh, I'm like you said, like I have value, I'm beautiful, I'm this, I'm at my peak. Like, why wouldn't you want to be with me? So going into these relationships or just just people, my goal was always to get commitment. Like I'm giving you my time, I'm pouring into you because I want commitment. And the reality is I never really understood my value. So I was going through guys, giving up sex, doing this, and it didn't make sense. So I believe in like I stand on everything I do. Like I don't do apology tours. It is what it is, and I think that's where I feel like when they talk about women being delusional and all these other things, it is true because what you have to understand is that there are repercussions to your decisions, which is fine.
Yep.
So then you're talking about, okay, well, I want this type of guy, I want this, that, and that. You're talking about maybe monogamy. That's 3 to 5% of animals are monogamous. I think that's what it is, right? So your window is really, really small for what you're looking for. And even to go on to the point you said where you were talking about it's like a subconscious fear, I think it's like, for me, I feel like if it was more of a fear, I would have just stayed in my situation. Like, it wouldn't have made sense. Like, I mean, that was my first kid. I thought I waited and did it, right? I left because I believe it. There's something else on my heart when it comes to love, and I'm just gonna have to trust that. And if that means being alone, having a dog, I have to take that chance because the Bentley, the ring, the house, and still getting, again, deceived, right? Disrespected, because deceit is disrespect, right? So I cannot settle for that. I can't suck a dick and shut up. And that is where a lot of people don't like my views and what I represent because it is something new. I don't know how it's gonna fucking end. I don't know what's gonna happen.
What would you tell your
Okay.
17?
We're gonna stop right here. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. She's still living in delusion. I basically, like, what I'm getting from this is she basically saying that she's not dropping her standards on a monogamy thing, and women shouldn't drop their standards on a monogamy thing. I get that it hurts. Welcome to the real world, though. It's just unfortunate reality, as Tate would say, bro. And that's the kind of world it is.
If you had to, like, what would you tell your 17-year-old self, knowing what you know now? Looking back, and you had to meet yourself at 17, what would you tell yourself?
What's your first date method? I feel like mine's a W. Alright, y'all, I'm in the video right here. Hey, y'all, like, comment, subscribe. Part 3 coming tomorrow, bro. We gonna finish this shit up, bro. But yeah, Tate, bro, and with Tate and TD getting that is, bro, and Pearl trying to get that. Well, I think Pearl on it. Trying to get them to understand the next best move on the chessboard is to make the smart decision while you add to your peak, and you're gonna have to share your man sexually. You're going to have to share him sexually. You want the best man, now you gotta deal with the consequences of having the best man. It's just sharing him sexually. You check off every box but the monogamy box. So fucking what? Understand his nature. Understand that he just fucking some dumb bitch you don't care about. Just move on, really. Read my method, buddy. It's a W. Don't disappoint. Hold on, what's your method? My first date method is to fuck the girl off rip. See if the pussy good. You feel me? If it's ass, I dip and block her. If it's good as fuck, I'm gonna keep her and bang her like 2 more times, and she will be blocked. What the fuck type of method is? What the fuck, nigga? That method is stupid as hell. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm ending after that.